What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here for a look back at Montage 4, which is entitled Resurrection, which it's entitled Resurrection because the last montage, Montage 3, I had said this is going to be my final montage, I'm done, I'm out, and at this point it clearly wasn't because I was having way too much fun recording. I was actually starting to develop a fan base, whereas I was getting into room after room on COD 2, and there was just people like, Grizz, I saw your last video, fucking pretty sweet, and blah, blah, blah. And I liked that positive feedback, and I started seeing more and more people, I would see them in-game, and they'd be sniping, and it'd just be kind of like the battle of the snipers, which I thought was really cool. This is a nice little shot right here. Even for today's standards, this would be a pretty sick shot. I shot him in the air as he's falling out the window. Amazing shot at the time, especially with the unscoped rifle. But yeah, a lot of people do ask me, they'll say, what's it like to be in like a room with everybody saying, oh my god, it's Grizz and blah, blah, blah. Well, nowadays I'm used to it. And at this time, when this montage was made, I was like flabbergasted, man. I didn't know what to say because people were like, oh my god, I love your vids. So it just made me feel like really, I don't know if I'd say important, but it just makes you feel really good to know that people are like, love your vids and all the work that you put into them, and they're inspired to start recording at this point. A lot of people were asking me, what do you use to record with, and this, that, and the other. Here's my first triple headshot feed, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I had never seen a quad headshot feed. I'd only see triples, and I always said, man, I'd love to hit a triple headshot feed. Even though you'll notice a lot of my kills earlier on are like single shot trick shots, and like this here is a nice nade spot into the window, and then this jackass jumps in the middle of the road. But and that was another thing I was good at, was grenades. And this montage I'm only going to talk through about 4.5 minutes. It's actually almost 9 minutes long because at the end I start going through and talking about like nade spots and stuff like that. And actually around about this time I made the montage, I was actually sponsored by Map Monkeys, which was big on like glitches and stuff like that. But they knew about my reputation as far as like how it was getting. I was starting to get a fan base, and they knew I was really good with grenades and stuff. And they're like, well, why don't you start putting some nade spots in the end of your videos, and then you can make individual map tutorials, and we'll put those on our website. And I didn't get any money from Map Monkeys. The only thing I ever got from them was like free use of their website. I didn't have to pay any money, so it was nice to be able to go on there and like watch other people's tutorials and glitches, and just basically finding out anything new about the game or any new games coming out that I could use to make videos. So kind of like the the riot shield lunge glitch or something like that nowadays. That's kind of how the kind of content that they would put up, even though you can't do that now because they'll ban your ass. If you can just ask Mully NV, and he'll tell you that they don't take too kindly to glitching and stuff nowadays, unlike back in the day. But this montage, in total, I had a really good time with it. This is the first montage I ever released where I was actually syncing up the audio with the gameplay, and it's the song Here Comes the Boom, which you do hear a lot later on in like Gears of War montages, COD 4 montages. But I had a lot of fun with this one. And here we go at the end. You're going to see it says, in loving memory of all those who died and gave one life, which is just basically kind of poking fun. It's a video game, everybody gave one life, so I could make all my videos and everything. And about this time, Saving Private Ryan actually came out. It was a little bit before this video, maybe months after Saving Private Ryan came out with Tom Hanks. And I'm using some of like the orchestra music from the movie, and kind of trying to give it this little bit of a feel here at the end. But after this, there's just basically, a short tutorial, like grenades, how to throw them farther, a couple grenade spots. So I'm going to cut it off there. If you guys want to watch the rest of the video to get, a little help, you can. But that's it. I'm out. Deuces.